Hello. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Loaded up off stream to respec Jaheira as a bard. We are going to try the College of Dance yet again. Hopefully we can get those two attacks working.
Should mind my step.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Where did you last see her?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she
went
was
to go get
supposed
some
to come
herb,
back the
eh?
same day. That was last 10-day, though.
I don't know where your mum is, but here, take a few coin.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back when I find my mum.
So the downfall here to putting Minty on the bench and taking Minthara, not Minthara. Minty is Minthara. The downfall of putting Minthara on the bench in the camp and bringing Jaheira along is we don't get access to the illicit powers. She was pretty kitted out, I think, with 5, just like Will and Shane Falco. So
Work to be done.
we may be convincing Shadowheart.
No time to rest.
But you'll be in a big...
I have to keep going.
You know what? I've never talked to these chickens before. Oh, you can't. Alright, well, I'll talk to something else. Like this ox.
Oh yeah. Gonna get those thugs to butcher my wife
Seems
and
like a
kid,
good
are ya?
moment to talk.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Does no one we meet ever get along? The Army of the Absolute is mere days away, and you're bickering over property ownership?
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house. Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern.
Have you tried talking out with them? Perhaps you come to some sort of agreement.
Why should I negotiate with the vermin who've stolen my house? I've got nothing to say to them.
Let them stay, or I'll make you leave and never come back. Ha! Didn't even have to use a bardic inspiration.
Fine, fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Over my dead body.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
What must be done?
See
No
what happens.
steel can save you.
Oh, that's such bullshit.
choice but to keep going.
What's the plan?
Of course.
Let's see this done.
No holding back. A bright idea. The animal.
Onward.
Oh, okay. Granted by agile strikes. What are agile strikes?
Need to act fast.
No holding back. Finding my way.
Time to push my luck again.
Consider my hackles raised.
Ah, okay, okay. Now I get it.
Let's finish this.
Either it explained that, or I'm a bad reader. Maybe a little column A, a little column B.
On the victor's path.
Survival is all that matters.
easy.
Awake and alert.
I need a quick word.
Do try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
Hey, welcome in, homie. Oh, not too much. Just another cold day here. But, you know, it's we're 2/3 of the way through the week, so not too bad. All things considered, you know. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for being here, dude. I was getting ready to rotate out the emotes after you brought it up yesterday so that you could use the Ralph Canada emote, and then you... Dude, too generous again. Thank you so much for the bits yesterday, and as I go to rotate it out, I see there's 2 users available. It's like, well, that must be homie, so no, I guess I don't have to do that. The dignity, I just noticed that. Worthy of Webster's.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
You are quite welcome.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
To threaten us. To threaten the children.
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
That would have been awesome. So, this guy's basement, we need to go investigate, but I think he's got loot upstairs, too, that we can pilfer. Yeah, man, that I was uploading yesterday's stream to YouTube yesterday, and was seeing, you know, some of your emotes from other streams, and they are so good. So, thank you very much for being here. Oh, Blooper Reel got some new ones too. Hey, I like those, dude. Some good gun emotes. Those are great. Welcome in, dude. Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, King Dambreaker. Happy Wednesday. Why can't I pick that up? Whatever. One of the ones when I was like picking my... trying to decide what to use for a gun emote, I'm struggling to remember what episode it is. It's one of the earlier seasons where Bart is fantasizing... I think it's Camp Krusty, actually. When he's fantasizing the last day of school, and it's like, you know, school's dismissed. Now let the destruction begin. And he just pulls out like the M16, and I couldn't make it look right at the angle it was on. But ultimately, I'm so happy with the one I just settled on.
At least here we stand a chance.
No traps, please.
I made a new Krusty one today. My home. That's waiting to get approved, of course. There's the key. Now we don't have to waste a lockpick. Yeah, today's stream title was almost Refugee by Tom Petty because of the area we're in, Blooper Reel.
learned to stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
That might be worth a look.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
At least we'll have some peace now.
I don't need to waste a bar. Yeah. I'm the roll master. Okay. So this basement is rigged with explosives.
Should mind my step.
So everyone's gonna hang out by the ladder except for Shane Falco, who'll be the guinea pig.
Tread. Be cautious.
This chest is rigged with a trap too, but if I don't perceive it, I think I just need this letter. I'm really bad at I guess I could do it if I wanted to go like 80 frames, but I'm just way too lazy to do that for the masking on GIFs. There's been a couple I've thought about wanting to do it, but that Homer tap, the hoedown, that will look great once masked for sure. Fine stitching on top. I'll take 10. Not yet. So literally just the very first thing I did was so we started stream, and then that little fracas with Zenobia Dog and Arthur Gregorio, where he doesn't want to loan his house out to the refugees. And so we just found the evidence here in the basement, and I don't think there's any more loot down here. I love this part of the game, but there's so many quests and like threads to follow. Sometimes I get a little bit overwhelmed, but I'm just gonna take it step by step. The first thing I like to do, the first main thing I like to do, is to get Minsk into the party. Worst Airbnb ever.
I don't think the children
Another
could
step
cultivate
forward.
homeless again.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
Alright, so we got the evidence. Right? Where is it? Did I not read it?
Through this.
She's not brave, Ben. She's just learned to stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
Just to be safe, let me go pick up that letter. See, I thought you just needed the letter to say, like, hey, the toys have bombs in them. And then you go and find the bombs at the barn.
Right.
Maybe you do need to open this. There it is, the blackmail letter.
Donations.
That's what we needed.
Looks like his generosity is compromised.
threaten us.
Well, I'm glad I checked my quest log, because that would have been mildly annoying to walk down there and have to walk back.
If I was a Sharan lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
Yeah, we're looking for her friend. What's his name? Starts with an R. I can't remember. If I see it, it'll trigger my memory, though.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your
Hey,
faith,
drive safe, dude.
your loyalty.
Thanks for
your
hanging out
company.
while you wait for the
I can't
wait
help
for the
but
missus
feel
to
the
come back with a
strangest
very
twinge
important
of
errand.
disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Urge Shadowheart to lie. Let Shadowheart handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city.
Tell me one thing. Is there someone called Renaud there?
Renaud, yeah.
A tiefling with short horns and purple hair.
Renaud. Now there is a name I haven't heard in a while. He is no more. I'll leave the rest for you to find out. Heretic.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word.
I'm not paid.
I think it's a true shame that your goddess doesn't allow for love.
Don't pay me any mind now.
Yeah, some of these NPCs are just there.
Am I?
Oh, the gods, truly, this
Wish I could ask.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore.
Show me these fancy items you have on
When I
offer.
tried to fool a sharpie like you, have a look.
Kind of expected better loot.
Stay away from trapped chests.
Good advice. Don't touch Willie.
We need a place to hide any good stuff we find.
Donations? Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
I need to get into the barn right now. Something dangerous might be among the donations.
I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
You're one of the most impressive pigs I've ever seen.
Oh, how kind of you to say.
This is just like Homer's
have
pig
been growing
that he
my
imagines
bristles out. It's something of an art.
in King Homer.
That's the spirit, old boy.
fall in and do your job. Anything of use?
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
This is gonna be close. Nice.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so snug.
It's abominable.
Alright, so as long as we're not stealing, technically, I'm gonna take some food, because we're running low. I'm a refugee. Feeding like half a village back at my camp. It's all rotten. There we go.
I bet that's where he keeps the valuables.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Even if you and our friend ended up having...
I'm busy. Mind your own.
Alright, well, fuck you too. Red, red, red.
Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
The old critical failure. Sorry, looks like I'm not helping your
Don't
medicine.
worry about my wound. It gives me a reason to keep an eye on those Tangleford bright lads. I like to keep them out of trouble.
Do we know anyone here? I don't think so.
So many more could have survived if we
Oh, we know these guys.
had done the right things.
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy.
We made it through hell, twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
You know, I don't want to be selfish, but
So,
I was hoping for a little more
you
of a
survived.
bonus reward for saving their lives.
That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel. reduced to beggars.
So many since Elturel.
We should have an exile's feast to commemorate those we lost. Supplies are short, but I can scrape enough together for everyone to have a bite of something solid. Even if we only have...
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
Yeah, I guess this is all just flavor. I don't think there's any quests or loot or anything I'm missing back here.
She's at the Elf Song Tavern. Hopefully making herself comfortable.
Glad at least one of us is doing well.
What in the hells was that?
Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
State of this car. Wait, what were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk
They wasn't
tend not to.
thinking.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
Don't mind if I do.
If won't get us fed and watered.
That might be worth a look.
Look at that! Finest hide fruit could have made. Now it's mine.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one.
Who'll stand between them and
As
the
long
enemy?
as we stand together, we can never be truly broken.
If we do nothing, the innocent will suffer.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You're a bright light on a dark day.
Why? What happened?
We underestimated an enemy, much like I underestimated you and your vampiric companion. Oh, yes. I know you hid him from me. But this is not the moment to discuss it. This is about the dead, not the undead.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned.
What killed them?
The wretched undead.
Im orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
I will say no more.
Dad,
It's not my
we
tale
did
to
something horrible. Did you wreck the car?
No.
Did you raise
That
the dead?
shame is
Yes,
mine
but the car's
alone.
okay.
I thought I knew the faces of all your friends, Gandrel, but this one is new to me.
A friend met on the road, my lady. I told you of the stranger in the swamp. And they went on to kill the undying General Thorm, if the rumors are true.
A fine trophy. Perhaps you would like to claim another.
Perhaps. What did you have in mind?
Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these. But in our haste to save our little ones, we were rash. We charged straight into an ambush.
They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could.
And if it's too late to save your children?
Then we will settle for blood. Cazador must be destroyed. For the safety of the city, and to make sure no one else must feel our pain.
Alright, I'll do whatever I can.
If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, It will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies. Our judgment, and it almost doomed us. We need strategy and cool heads. Should we fought it?
Our dead fought well. They died.
If we do nothing, the innocent will suffer just the same. We have no good choices.
As I mentioned earlier, like, you get to Act 3 and there's so much to do, so much to see, so many things to explore, it can get a little overwhelming, so I just kind of will snake around this area and try to get all I can without missing it.
Just what to do.
Talk to me. Have to keep going.
Red in tooth and claw. Enough circling.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
Mind Flayer Brain. I don't know. We'll give it to Minthara.
Moving ahead. Something good here, I hope.
All that rotten food in that basement. I guess that makes sense, but I guess, don't you store food in basements? You know, in this era, rather, pre-refrigeration?
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Take these free cabbages. Cabbage eye. We're making bok choy tonight, boys and girls.
You're going to hire all the refugees?
How many
Just like that? Of course. Cleaning, cooking, construction, these are English. But not enough to organize the work.
Come to my BBBQ. The extra B is for BYOBB.
That's just a man in a costume.
I have something to ask.
The Lizard Queen.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you?
That's a
What
great
in the
one.
hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist, so we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
I've never heard of an extra planar circus.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here.
I'd like to enter the circus.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No light.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Actually, I've just been hired. Meet your new bard.
Oof! Viola Silvertongue won't be happy. Oh well, she should have practiced those high notes. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
The real band is here. You can stop playing Modrash, whatever your name is.
You realize she's trying to tell you something. That is all.
Wow. 2 8s in a row. Technically 2 6s in a row. I'm not wasting a reroll on this.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
There we go.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Let's move. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
This city of stone and steel
is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt
Va
no
va
peace
voom.
here.
Hubba
Until
hubba.
now,
Ring
your
ring.
eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun.
Like devs.
You're in
Like, hey, let's
love,
put a sexier poison ivy in
are
our
you
game.
not?
Okay.
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor. Truth, a sword, and trust, a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal.
That's great.
Or doomed eternally.
What do you say, Shadowheart?
It can't hurt, I suppose. Unless you embarrass me. Then you might find yourself
We're a
hurting
regular
in a whole
Troy
manner
and
of
Selma.
ways.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe.
See the pores.
I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender. So fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Shadowheart. An endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen. Think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
I can't remember. Good company and a better vintage,
Well
maybe?
put. Though I'll forgive a middling wine so long as the company makes up the difference.
Oh.
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
Former dark-haired maiden's respect. Being discreet. Farting on a cellulite.
Very good. Just don't say it so loud.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but now we must dig deeper, into the most painful reaches of the spirit. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadowheart, what is her deepest shame?
Her hair. She doesn't know who she is or where she
I didn't
belongs.
think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right. A perfect score. I'm flattered. Have you been studying up on me every night at camp?
How close you are. Two hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
Dun dun dun!
So,
You're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
So, Oren is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Another bard? Did Lucretius hire you? Stay out of my way, talentless half-wit.
I should show her up just for saying that.
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice.
Let me see what you have.
Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
Seeing visibility is always good.
To put my hands on everything. I wonder what's past this. Maybe I need more pockets.
I'll take some grave biscuits.
I have all the evidence I need. You don't even... Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis.
Listen to yourself.
It's Stampy.
You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence
Where's
speaks
my
for itself.
elephant detective?
Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Can you believe those clowns in Congress? What a bunch of clowns. Man.
I apologize.
How's it keep up with the news like that?
Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
All too common. Detectives find the convenient suspect and make it fit. No murder story I've ever read has ended simply, I bet there's more afoot here.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
One emote that I've rotated out, homie. I guess I think I oversaturated it. I don't know. I just don't like how it looks, but sometimes I'll put it in. My emote is Sideshow Mel with his pipe when he's figuring out that it couldn't have been Smithers because he was at home watching Comedy Central.
Chares's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
Pardon my singer. Exactly.
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year.
Gentlemen, I am Melvin Manhorn, and this is my associate, Herschel Krasovsky.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Yeah, like, again, it's a shame. I wish I could have it in rotation right now, but I need more slots. I do like it. Like I said, I just think it's a little too bright. I oversaturated it just a tad.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. What do you want to know?
Who do you think killed Father Lorgan?
I reckon Investigator Valeria is right. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone.
Why would a refugee do that?
Paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Very peculiar. Wow, I can't believe I don't have any scrolls of Featherfall. It's a bit shocking. I'm not going to waste all 4, so it's just going to be me jumping down.
Cat.
To talk to this crazy cat.
Yeah.
Tressum seems nervous, but you can't quite tell why.
What are you doing here, Kitty?
Kitty? How vulgar. You can call me... Actually, it's better if you don't call me at all. That'll be all, thank you.
What? You're not going to give me an opportunity here? Let me do a little quick save. And if it can't see me, then I'm gonna go invisible and steal the letters right underneath that cat.
I'll take that.
What happened here? Ha ha ha. Got those letters.
Seems like the best way.
Oh, of course. One turn. It's like, I better jump down before this feather fall wears off. Oh well. Use up some of these little baby potions. Any free food back here? Does not look like it, unfortunately.
That's curious.
Hey, what's up, Aura?
What's going on? It's the Elder.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
There's something.
Thanks for being here. Pretty chill Wednesday. You know, can't really complain other than it just being super cold. But yeah, I work from home too, and as soon as I log off, gotta make a cup of coffee and start up the stream. That's the new routine, and I'm loving it.
This does not bode well.
Hey, that's great to hear, dude. Thank you again for being here. We just got to, I don't know if you've ever played Baldur's Gate, but the Bard run is going strong. We took down Ketherick first try, no issues at all. I was pretty concerned, but it was awesome. So we just started Act 3. Oh, excellent! I'm the opposite. I've never played D&D in my life. It's on my bucket list. This is like my only exposure, and I just absolutely love it. Now, I've played a lot of things that's been inspired by D&D over the years.
Send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
I'm sorry to tell you, but I found the body of one of your couriers. He carried this letter. I didn't read it. I didn't open it. I'm a good mailman.
That's a real shame. Fine courier he was. Stumped how I'll replace him. Most want to get into the city these days, not leave it. We've had to cut our courier services completely. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Do you... I assume you enjoy being the forever DM, but do you ever wish that you could be part of the campaign, but like no one else can like DM? That's how I feel. Like if I like ever organize a group, I feel like I would fall into the DM role, but it's a moot point because there's no one I know in real life that could. I'd have to be joining someone else's group, so it's an easy problem for me.
Thank the gods! Unopened as well. Oh, what a relief. My customers will be most pleased. Please, take this. You've earned it 10 times over.
That's hilarious. So he just stares at the other characters until he, with his hand out, just more for more money, basically. No deal, McCutcheon. That moon money's mine.
For the good of the
All right, we need to go back to camp and get that amulet. Come on, come on. Perception failed. Perception. There we go. There we go. All right, let's go to camp and get that amulet. That's a pretty. It's pretty funny though. All right. It's in the box, I think. Yep, that's it. Down, down, down.
Thou hast come.
The amulet is heavy, but holds a subtle warmth.
That's a weird
like
bug.
it was left under the
necklace.
sun. Suddenly, the metal surges with heat. You feel great power and an overwhelming urge to laugh.
Can thou endure?
Wisdom, fight the urge. Cool, thanks, dude. I'll be going for another couple hours here till about 8 p.m. Right around there, Eastern my time. So thank you for stopping in, chatting for a bit, and give me a lurk. It's great to see you again.
The laugh urge fades. A quiet power spreads from hand to head, then down to your feet.
Thou hast done well. For what is a laugh, if not one step toward madness? Thou art the one! Return me, take me home.
We're going to.
And thou shalt glow with blessings.
Stow the amulet.
You feel a chuckle coming on, but it soon fades.
Okay, got the thing. Let's leave camp. Now I think we can go down the well.
With haste. Let's have a look. More for me.
Sending our love down the well. March, he's a good digger. That's like the first episode I can remember seeing as like a little kid. Is Radio Bart.
What's that?
Come on, guys, you can't jump. I guess no one can jump. All right.
can see the city up on the hill.
Who are you calling this new business?
And cheerful.
But not enough to organize the war.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
That's awesome. That like a convoy. There's so many things, and Blooper Reel will mention this all the time. That and that's just the mark of how great the show is. Like things that made us laugh, that we didn't realize were references, and now that we do realize are references, like make us laugh in a different way. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see.
I still
They're
catch
good
shit
people,
all the time.
Holy people.
We loved Father Logan as you did. All suffering by allowing his faithful to suffer the most. I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
I'm investigating Lorgan's murder. What do you know?
I know it's not fair. This was the best job I ever had. Lorgan was kinder than most. And now they're blaming a refugee for his death. Typical.
So you don't think Brilgor killed him?
No. Brilgor was a nice bloke. He came a couple of times for soup. Potato chowder was his favorite. Didn't seem the murderous type.
Chowder was his favorite. Say it, Frenchie. Say chowder.
We tossed Brilgor out back. Sister Rose has Lorgan in the infirmary, preparing him for a decent burial. You could pop your head in and pay your respects.
Looting all your food. Sorry, monks.
I'll give it a shot.
Might be worth a look.
Moochin' War Widows. There's always a back door, Kappa.
A crypt. This must be where Shira Clarwen is buried.
Here lies Sister Shira Clarwen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Here it is, the tomb of the amulet spirit's granddaughter. And for family reunion.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone, thou might be, alas.
What's in here? Swift as my feet can carry me.
Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Gods no. I don't want to inherit your curse.
Oh, well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
What level are they? 9? That's what I am too.
This is the easy part.
My faith will protect me.
The blade will not bend.
Can't stay idle.
You still have time to surrender.
This is my time.
I won't give in. Better than nothing.
Eternally cast then, my spirit be.
Got him.
Morning Lord, I call to thee, lend your forbearance. No, no.
Better stop to rest soon.
I hated that to end like this. A torturous fate by any measure. Breathe deep and move.
Alright, so that's that quest done, I think, hopefully. Yes, complete. Now, time to find the dead bodies down here. There they are.
Be patient, child.
Three of them. Just out of range to hit all three.
Heading there.
Still on my feet.
Forever dauntless. Coming through.
I think I could go another round. Into position.
Into position.
For the fallen. On the hunt.
Can't give up. Time to deal some punishment.
Well, so much for peace.
It was a shapeshifter.
Very well. Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?
Aspirant Dolar is talented, if a touch careless. The dagger he discarded lurks within these caves somewhere, though I know not where. I can smell it. The fear musk from his kills stands in the air after the act because he lets them marinate first. They stand, lie, sit, stock still as the poison fills their lungs with lead, knowing only two perfect facts. They are going to die. There is nothing they can do about it. He's like a spider, basically. An enchanting musk. Alright, so... where's that backpack? This is going to be the body parts bag. So, we got the clown's severed torso. Poor Krusty. We haven't been tasked for it yet, but we will be soon speaking with an NPC to have us find the missing clown. And there's 7... yeah, poor Krusty.
Open up. Looks like these people were trying to hide in the tunnels here.
Rather unsuccessfully, it has to be said.
This guy's name is Reddit? Oh, Reddit. Take those sausage links and mint. So we're looking for the knife that was mentioned. Thought it would be back here somewhere. Ooh, cinnamon roll, yum. A Danish.
That might be worth a look.
Certain like food in like drawn on cartoons, it just looks so good. That Danish is one of them. So I didn't find the knife, but that's okay.
Shadowheart. You should know, Laconia was not half so heartless as she liked to appear.
I knew her well enough. You might have traveled with her for a time, but she trained me.
That might work.
What's your point?
Only that I find it hard to believe that she could have raised you and felt nothing for you.
Perhaps she took some pride in her work, forming me to Shah's liking. She certainly relished wielding the rod. But who knows? Perhaps someone else made her that way, as she tried to do to me.
What I like about the bards, or just any dexterity class character, is you have a really hard, enemies have a really hard chance to hit you. Your avoidance is really high.
Anything of use?
One of my favorite Kemp Brockman moments is in the X-Files episode. It's like the entire Channel 5 news team will be there except for Bill, the boom mic operator, who's getting fired this Friday. Very unprofessional, Bill.
Something's off here. I'm not.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
I have that as I have a bunch of I have all those various technical difficulties streams. I had to use it the other day because my FPS was tanking. It was I used the one with the dog pulling out the plug. But I have the one with Kent going crazy. Cuckoo Kent. I love them. The only one I couldn't find, because I couldn't find a good quality of, is the one with the bird. I think it's from an older episode. That's probably why I couldn't find a good quality. Where the bird flies into the tower.
I should speak up.
But I got the
You're
Gentle
here.
Ben one.
Good luck. This damn city's more treacherous than the Underdark.
No, Ben! No!
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Then leave me to my work.
Do you have anything to trade?
Only if you're quick.
A lot of bombs. I'm not really throwing a lot of bombs, so I have 16 on my person already.
Now let me get back to it.
Ah, there you are. Good. We need to strategize. Wulbrin is planning something. Lots of moving parts. I'm still trying to suss the details myself.
Any luck?
Some. But what he has planned is unthinkable. Maybe you can help him see sense. Someone has to.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet?
I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
I'm with you.
Good. We don't have a chance unless we stick together. Not while the Gondians' metal monsters are patrolling the streets. The Steel Watch, they're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
Why put the blame on the Gondians?
They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while the city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
Maybe I can help.
I'm sure you can. You just need a little assistance, and I can provide it. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbren, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking.
Quiet, you. I'll blow up the foundry. Give me the bomb.
Ha! I knew you were the practical sort. That's why we get along. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy, but when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of Watchers in no time.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for
Hey, what's up, Sarah? How are you? You had a good day? So long as it comes with a very generous discount.
My weapons are a bargain at any price. I provide
Oh
a
no!
personalized service for my
That
customers.
sucks.
to make sure the weapon I
It's
choose
like a
is the
nightmare of mine.
perfect
What
fit.
happened?
Tell me, how do you like to kill?
I like to hum a little funeral dirge. Add a sense of occasion.
I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
Inspired. The rush of adrenaline does wonders for my creative process.
Killing holds no fear for you, does it? You understand what it takes.
That is awful, sir. I'm very sorry to hear that.
One more question, if you'll humor me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
Oh, that's awful. That's awful. That's a nightmare of mine. I would never kill someone I would never kill someone I cared about.
You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
Oh, still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain.
Oh,
He'll find your
that's awful.
weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks and prise you apart. Unless you get him first. Remember, his throat spits
I'm really
lies,
sorry to hear that.
but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Where are you? You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
I didn't attack you. You were attacked by a doppelganger. She was impersonating me.
Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you.
You had a blow to the head. Are you sure you're remembering correctly? I mean, just...
Well, I'm sure it were you. From almost certain.
Literally, it's one of my worst fears.
God
and so
be damned, I don't know.
I'm reading that and I'm just
I'd
my
have sworn,
stomach sank.
My head's pounding. I don't
So
remember.
I'm glad.
I need a bloody
It sounds
drink.
like at least you have a good
Clear
attitude
it
about it
off.
from what it sounds like.
seen
But
enough
oh
of
my
your
god, I am just. I can't even imagine. I'm just. That's my horror story. I mean, I would be too. I would be too. They say, you know, you always back up and stuff. Oh, I bet. I mean, how could you not? How could you not?
Or a dagger?
How
Or
could you
maybe
not
a
cry?
spear
I
is
would
more
too.
your
I'd
thing?
be freaking out.
You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh?
Show me your wares.
Oh, yay!
Smoke powder, arrow, yes. Is that really all I'm gonna buy? That's disappointing. Good for my wallet, though. Heyo.
Want more? Want...
It's a racket, is what it is.
Well, sound like you're feeling polite. You really put the boot in me.
And for what?
Pretty. The steel walker put a stop to them.
When will I get to train?
Woof.
Woof.
Charming effort, but you can't fool me. You're not a dog. So what the hell are you doing in my kennels?
I'd like to buy a dog.
They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders, read maps, and protect their deliveries with their lives. They're worth more than their weight in gold.
You were being awfully harsh on the boy when I arrived.
It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs, and makes more of a mess.
Well, I'm not giving Scratch back to you, so get out of here. Hey, what's up, Retro Chris? How are you? Happy Wednesday.
I'm under strict orders to speak to no outsiders. I am also forbidden from receiving scratches, scritches, and belly rubs.
Aww. I'm going to get the dog. The bad dog or the good dog? The bad dog. Oh, good.
Stop fretting.
We'll be on our own.
Hold on a second, guys. I'm sorry. Hope you guys having a great day. Thank you for being here. Sorry, I got distracted with conversations and whatnot.
For the good of
Oh, right. Technically
You want to
thirsty
know all
for you.
about Stelmane's murder?
Oh,
Hottest
no.
topic in Rivington.
I'm sorry to
Apart
hear
from the
that,
March of
dude.
The Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's
scary.
Gazette right here. You want one?
I'll take one.
Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Ritualistic murder of Duke Stelmane at Elfsong. Still unsolved. Danzo Arkwright. That's a great name.
Our readers will be outraged.
Aw, Sarah, you're so sweet. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy you're okay, and I'm happy it wasn't too serious. I mean, asthma attacks are scary. I've never had one, but I knew a kid growing up that I always had to have his inhaler by him, just in case, Oh, poor thing. Because the air is so dry, maybe? Or like it's so, I don't know. I'm like trying to speculate. I'll just sound like an idiot. that's where we came from.
So Bal's chosen. Orin is the good.
I'd like to see her try that again.
If we squint with suspicion at every face we see, she will have already landed her blow. The last time I fought doppelgangers,
I
the
hope you're
Bal's
doing
own
okay,
Sarevok
Retro
was
Chris.
using them
Thank
to
you for being
subvert
here.
the city government.
And
Aid his
hope you
rise
have a
to
better
power.
Thursday.
But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching.
How are you enjoying Persona 4?
Seems that Gortash and Orin have had
I didn't really know what to expect, you know.
We should leverage.
And so it was not the game I was expecting. But it's pretty interesting from what I've watched. I haven't played many games of that genre. I guess you would call that a JRPG? Maybe? Yeah, I would say it's very voice actor based from what the impressions I've gotten.
Couple turns should do it.
2 critical failures out of 3 rolls. 2 in a row. Fucking sucks. Make me go through all my lockpick kits. Good God. Yeah. Because we needed 27.
Trap. Best avoid that trap.
Careful. There are traps about.
Decapitated. But still warm. That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm curious as well. I also read that apparently Nintendo's like super pissed that it got leaked.
Looks like those two are about to fight.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Ratling.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these arses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold.
I could go for some spoils. I'm in.
You picked the wrong side, cock.
Cuck.
Slice them!
This guy's a gamer.
Slice them now!
Hey! I'm happy that it's,
Catch my breath.
you know, obviously that's never want to hear that happened, but I'm happy that you're on your PC right now.
This is my time. Making my move.
That's a, you know, pictures is the first thing that crossed my mind, for sure. I bet they're mostly on your phone or the cloud or something.
Concentrate. On I go.
There was definitely a time when I had to know about leaks and stuff. Now, like, there's very few things where I can't wait for the release. You know, like even like movie trailers, I'm like, if I know I'm gonna see it, a lot of times I'll like skip the trailer just because I don't want to be spoiled. However, there's certain things where my excitement cannot be contained. A good example of that was the Daredevil trailer today. I had to watch it. So I will gonna be very curious. Be refreshing Reddit all day tomorrow for that Switch leak. And I consider myself a casual Nintendo fan at best. Maybe not even casual. I didn't get my current Switch until 2019, and I only got it to play Breath of the Wild. I've since improved my collection a bit, but not much.
No rest. Be
Oh,
you
me.
wicked or wise.
That's awesome.
Never a dull moment.
guild owns this city.
Victor's path.
You did good, stranger. Someone had tried to slink away rather than get involved. They wouldn't earn the gratitude of the guild.
Happy to help. Who did we just kill?
A new flavour of scum that's been muscling in on our business. Agents of the Stone Lord.
Stone Lord? Never heard of him.
Lucky you. He's a newcomer to our delightful underworld. And he doesn't play nice with others.
I reckon I deserve a reward for killing his agents.
Of course! The guild always rewards good work. Now scram!
Re-equip my weapons, because that guy had made me drop them. That dirty, dirty move.
Time to press ahead.
Sharp as ever.
Come, my guards. There is still enough to be done this day.
Something good here, I hope. Don't waste a step.
Fossilized shell.
Always room for more?
It's a shield. Poutine.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Perfect. Alright, I think I picked this place pretty clean. Almost up to 1,000 supplies again. So we did a full loop. We did this first, the mansion, and we went down here, found the explosive toys that the guy in the mansion was donating, looped around. We need to go back to the circus. It's a lot to do and keep track of. You mean to the refugees or to enemies? Because I keep them as just extra bombs. I think Jaheira has them. Welcome back, Blooper Reel. This guy is not crusty.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Hey!
What? Shut up.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Sure did. His opponent was really clutching at straws. Ayo!
Oh, hey! Looks like we've got a proper comedian.
Hey, what's up, Cap?
Good thing, too. I'll need someone with your wits for my next trick. Now, where are you?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
You back at the office today? Well, Jaheira, care to make your debut?
You think I haven't mounted a stage before? Though be warned, clown. If you mean to throw knives, I will throw them back.
Hope it's not too cold.
My heart!
It's freezing here
The
still.
enthusiasm is too much! Now, up, double sharp, or poor Buddy will think you don't like him. Right there! Oh, perfect!
Get on with it.
Patience, patience! You'll get your time to shine. I promise. Now, you're very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute. Let her bleed is the sport of the show. Praise the Absolute.
See, this is the first time I've ever played along with his ruse. Usually I just kind of attack him right from the get-go. I also forgot to talk to the animals prior to starting this to get them on my side, but whatever. Dribbles is going to go first. Take Dribbles out first, I guess. If I can walk with the animals, talk with the animals, run and drink and rock with the... My God! Dr. Doolittle is Chief Wiggum. This bird's gonna fly. Well done, Blooper. Critical miss, of course. Target's not humanoid, okay. Immune to hideous laughter. Boy, I'm just batting 1,000 here.
We're ready.
Oh, that's awesome. I love polymorph too. The only flaw, like you polymorph, you just gotta ignore the target or whatever, because the second you attack it, it ends the polymorph. It gets around things that can't be, like hold person can only be humanoid, right? So you can polymorph because it's not a humanoid. Or like command can't be used on undead, so you polymorph. Who's this guy? Ryland. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Okay, so to get more balls, like if you're on PC, if you scroll down, you can see the widget that has the game. It'll show you, like, it's like your little Pokedex, and it'll show you like all the Pokemon you caught, and you can go to the shop to buy more balls. But I think to buy more, is it just, gosh, what the heck is the command? Poke shop, maybe? Okay, you got it. Perfect. And so then if you just did Poke-Catch, the default is just a regular Pokeball. And then if you did Poke-Catch and then type in the specific ball, that's how you throw like the special ones. And like the game will give you free ones a lot just for hanging out and playing the game. I feel this might be a little bit of a long fight. Thank God for safe passwords is right. We'll put a little free Bardcore in because this is going to be a long fight, I feel. These displacer beasts are annoying.
Always the same old song.
Critical miss. If anyone recognizes this, I'll be impressed. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Man, I guess I'm just too cynical. You nailed it. When I was adding these, I'm just like, oh, no one's gonna get these. Making my day. Saved by the polymorph. Though I had actually had skipped the one that came up. The one that came up and I had skipped was a medieval version of Jolene, which I find hilarious, but I didn't know if it was the right mood. Alright, now I guess I gotta play it. Path is interrupted. Perfect. I'm sure this circus has something for for everyone from ages 8 to God only knows. Don't want that spell. Almost timed it perfectly to finish the fight when the songs ended.
Another doppelganger. At least we didn't kill a real clown in front of an audience.
That's a good point. At least we didn't do that.
Still alive, so that's progress. What's in here?
Oh, no. That's stealing. So, all right. So we stopped the imposter Krusty. Now here's the.
What's up for discussion?
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. It's
The
a pleasure,
tragically
darling.
ludicrous?
I
The
thought
ludicrously
Absolute
tragic?
wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude. As much as I love a good murder, my customers don't. The real Dribbles charms animals and makes puns. Awful puns. Not this. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so expensive.
Bart,
I need to move the circus.
is your pool ready yet?
But I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a
Thanks for the
star.
raid, Shell.
Customers of every color
Bart,
and creed
are
simply
all these
adored
children
him.
friends of
I need him
yours?
back.
Friends
and
and
I'll shower the
well-wishers,
person
yes.
who finds him in love, adoration,
Hope
and
the stream
adequate
went well.
compensation. What do you say?
I will look for Dribbles. Dribbles is
That's the spirit, darling.
not a good name for
And
a clown,
remember,
but great name for a dog.
I look after those who make me happy. Hmm? Good luck, and thanks.
Hope you're having a
ever
great
so
day,
much.
Shell. Thank you again for the raid. If you have to raid and run, I understand. But I hope the Poe is going. Well, I saw up until about, I don't know, 5 p.m., right before stream started. And I would be lurking, but I have to conserve resources when streaming this game. Wow, nice. And what does it go up to? Or does it just keep going? I try to, if it's a low intensity game, and if my computer won't mind if I have 6 tabs up, you know. Max is out at 8. Now, when you get to 8, will you just start another class, another character? Hi, Ratty. Hi, Rat Boy. Sorry for killings you, but you Popper wanted the tasty hand you found. Lots love, Popper.
Do you want to see the Dryad? Or the Ginny? Ginny or Scary? What about Dribbles? I heard he has a new show with Buddy's dog.
There he is. Dear Rat Boy. Ah, yeah, endgame stuff. For sure. That game is so layered and so massive. I mean,
Clown Man
it's
is
great,
dead.
but it can be intimidating for sure.
Well. Want a treato?
I found a dead rat in your note. What's this about a hand?
I found it by the Clown Man's tent.
I am
Thought
tired
a
of these
rat
jokes
rat
about my giant hand.
everything's-
The first occurred back in...
It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots.
Oh, we gotta do the druid class for sure. Persuasion. I think that belongs to Dribbles. I need it. Your ringmaster needs it. $15 on the nose.
All right. Nama Lucretia says we family. Suppose that means Dribbles was too. Yeah. But don't tell nobodies I gave it to you for free. Got to protect my reputation as a tough business lord.
Alright, so is that just the second piece of the body we found, I believe? Yep, the hand and torso.
Every sale, Papa Seti. Seti. What else would need?
This is terrible. The circus is supposed to be a safe place. For us performers, at least.
Seems simple enough. Bet I can crack that open.
I can't even remember the reward for doing this. I think it's very modest. It's just I hate to have unfinished quests in my quest line, so I have to get the clown parts.
How goes the search? Assassins under this temple is certainly unnerving news. Thank you for taking care of them. You're on the right track. Please, keep looking.
It is not for us to decide who deserves to
Swear it.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Material.
All you want. We've got enough now.
honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
You there!
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
What a shame, Baldur's Gate. What a shame, period. Baldur's Gate has a responsibility to people in need. Yeah.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering
Reading
at the
is hard.
gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that.
I'm starting to remember that Wyrm's Crossing has a bit of a reputation, doesn't it? Tad mercenary, tad sordid. Anything and anyone.
You there!
But a little harm. Shouldn't we all be allowed to stoke fires from time to time?
I'm here. I won't let anything
You sound like you're speaking from experience, Will. Perhaps you'll have to give
Is to keep watch.
refresh my
I know
memory.
you have.
I don't mind.
I'm afraid you'd find my own stories rather tight-laced, Shadowheart.
Which means we're
I was
getting
never
a
one
real
to sow my wild oats.
Hear me out. Jerez is caress.
The master plans to expand his territory. Take one more mark, then we can go.
The master said we have enough. The Black Mass is ready to begin.
It's not for the master. It's for me. I want a beating heart there, ready for me when the Mass is complete. And we're finally granted our freedom. After 200 years of rats, I think we deserve a real drink.
There is no time. We are expected back at the palace.
Relax. The Black Mass won't start until Master drags Astarion from whatever hole he's hiding in. We have time to find one more person. Hello, beautiful. I didn't see you there.
We were just discussing a celebration being held in the palace of Cazador Zar.
You should come. It'll be the talk of Baldur's Gate.
Sure, I'll see you there.
Great! The palace looks out over the lower city. You won't be able to miss it.
Forgive us for not escorting you there, but my brother and I must attend to another matter first.
Yes, dear sister, I know we have places to be. We'll leave once our good friends here have departed. I look forward to seeing you at the palace, though. It'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I promise.
We lingered long enough. We should return for the ceremony.
We have time.
Alright, so I gotta...
Still missing after all. Nothing happens
I have
until
clues to find in here, but this guy's gonna be making sure I don't steal.
Free for the taking. I'd probably risk being up in view.
Soon we'll feel
Can't
the
slow
sun
down.
on our skin. After all this time.
Jerez's caress isn't beating your whistles. Dancing, dinner.
Can't keep me out.
Places like this behind.
door.
Shadowheart leveling up for everyone. That's shocking.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
Yeah, I guess she got a lot of XP boost for her little quest line with Night Song. Because Will was always the one that would level up first. Folk Hero is pretty easy.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Here's the evidence we need. Alright, now everyone's leveling up. I think we get counterspell now? Yeah! Tough decision now. Tough decision. Definitely counterspell. Is that a waste? Is Hellish Rebuke a waste for that? Because I'm not going to be casting a lot of spells, so to get stuff that's a reaction, because this is an attack dealer that I got. Or I could get Hunter's Mark. I think that's going to be Will's, actually. I really just want counterspell. She's a... Didn't she... No. she didn't have it. She's got command already. Why are you grubbing? Alright, what's that ring called? I hope I didn't put it in my... camp. I think I did. There it is. Alright, Will is going to be pooping even more damage now.
Defender of the people.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Like this behind. Part of me was missing.
nothing. How much farther can I go?
Do you think the master plans to expand his territory? Take Canada?
Staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms.
No traps, please.
Peasant folks. From what I've
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
It's
Welcome to Shar. A weary traveler, battered and bruised. You come for sustenance, no decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives,
Crack that whip.
you receive. Or have I
Licorice
misjudged
whip.
you?
You've misjudged me terribly. She'll need 3 costume changes minimum.
Oh, you crave a performance. How decadent. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
In the flop house lies a fresh killed corpse, a lady dwarf. Could that be Fionn?
Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
A woman is dead and you're concerned about money?
Sweetie, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it.
Surely you can spare a reward for this information.
I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance.
She's a
Talk
pragmatist.
with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths.
No.
Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
I suppose not nearly enough for him.
Oh, gotta find, what's his face? Arthur. This guy.
9 hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now?
I found the explosive toy bears you donated to the refugees.
What? How? 9 hells? Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget.
I'm here to see you brought to justice.
Please don't. What do you want from me? It's not my fault. I was forced to do this. Framed even. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now.
Hey, I'll be finishing up here in the next, 10 minutes, blooper reel. So, awesome. Have a good night. I'll be stopping by to check out some spooky games probably before I turn in for the evening. So, thanks again for hanging out. You and Goth Girl. Means the world to me. Thanks, dude. They? Who's this they?
I can't tell you. I won't tell you.
Tell me who they are, or you'll be dead before they even get to you. Woof.
All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. The clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder. Inside the device. I collect packages from Verloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to.
There are floppy shoes, and
Otherwise
rainbow
they'll
wings everywhere.
Kill me.
You still haven't told me who they are.
I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there. Tell them Uncle Verloga sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
I just had a stroke
This
of
plea
inspiration
comes
for a
with
new
an
alert.
offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
Thanks, but I'll need all your gold too.
Here, take it. All of it. I don't care. You'll never see me again, I promise.
Was paying me to use the clamping device.
Alright, so we wanted the evidence more than we wanted the pass, but the inspiration's good too. Time to talk to Detective Stampy again.
Open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Afraid so. I found new evidence, investigator.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Father Lorgan's murder is just part of a bigger plot. A ball plot.
A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
It's not a theory, I have proof.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this.
Pain
Since
in the
you
trunk.
seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Just about wetting your whistle.
Come on, open up.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are
the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jaheira?
What are you? Wait. I know you.
You aren't safe. Get
I
out of
don't
here now.
understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jaheira, what's going on? Who's this man?
Your head screams in agony. Change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Surprise.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Critical miss, critical miss. Well, it's a good thing I'm winding down the stream here. This is the last battle because
What should I do? Moving.
I gotta do a long rest before I forget. So we'll finish this battle, then do a long rest.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver.
That thing could have killed you and you're musing on about its beauty?
How could I help it? I don't regret its death. But I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Well, I'm glad you're safe.
As am I. My thanks are as bountiful as your courage. Take these. May you have some comfort in bitter times. Be well. Be beautiful.
Long rest, so I don't forget when I start up stream tomorrow. Oh, good, more story.
Queen Vlaakith. Skra!
You are a Sherlock, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great Dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki
Who to
prince
believe, who
really
to
a
believe?
threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Not siding with
Return to
Blackith.
the astral
That's crazy.
prison. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
Stand your ground. Don't fall for Vlaakith's lies.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
And then she fades away and does nothing. Big talk, big talk. Someone wishes to speak to me. You know, no. Don't care.
Better not be cursed.
Oh. God, I hate the Emperor.
It's rebelling. I suspected that when we took care. I do not know.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own.
Beautiful, isn't it? Come, your company isn't.
I just want to dreamless sleep for once.
Apologize. I didn't mean to burden you with my woes. You have enough to worry about.
As your eyes blink shut, you fall into the
I hate the
deepest
Emperor.
slumber of your life.
It's my one con with this game
Vast, it
is like
feels
this sort of
almost like
forced
death.
partnership, like when it's revealed that he's, your protector is a mind flayer. I hate that. Love the game. I hate that detail of the story.
Turned to mist. They spawn sharing some portion of their master's power.
So I just wanted to long rest so that when I started the stream next time, I wouldn't forget. Not thinking I would get a whole bunch of cutscenes and completely mess up my rhythm and how I wanted to end the stream here. So apologies, but sorry for the abrupt way that's going to end. But didn't eat dinner before starting stream, which was a mistake. So I am very hungry. And I usually kick off around this time anyway, so a lot of progress, but a lot of little progress, so nothing too exciting. Thank you guys for hanging out. As always, I will be back tomorrow after work. Oh, thank you, Sarah. And again, sorry about your computer, and glad you're back on it now, though. And Homie, thank you for hanging out, making me laugh, as always. Yeah, this has been, no hyperbole, probably, it's only 3 days in, like, my favorite week of streaming ever. Meeting awesome people like Homie, and new subs, and big raids. It's been, just been amazing. It's been amazing. So, going to raid friend Canine Cleric. I met him in a random raid, like my first or second week into streaming, and he's just been really supportive. His community's awesome. His partner Canine, he's Canine. His partner Zephyr is really awesome, and they're just a really cool community. So he's playing Marvel Rivals. So let's go say hi. Feast of the maximum occupancy. Thanks again, Hobie. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday night, and I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.